oral history, West countrymen like Sir Francis Drake represent the same tradition. And at Plymouth, its cornerstone, sailing vessels again bring colour to the sun. Not this time the looming galleons of Armada days, but the diminutive and frail racing yachts of Britain's new breed of amateur seamen. These enthusiasts have come from all over the country and from all walks of life to compete in the 12-foot national dinghy class. They place their faith in a good boat and a stiff breeze. The national class was introduced in 1936 to meet the needs of enthusiasts without the capital to invest in larger yachts. Among other restrictions, dinghies in this class must not cost more than £137 10 shillings when new, or have a sail area of more than 90 feet. Many, in fact, cost as little as £60 second-hand. Yet the class has produced some of the country's finest helmsmen. Sunda, Can-Can Girl and Typhoon, entrants for the Sir William Burton Cup race, head for the start and wait for the signal. It's virtually impossible to line the yachts up, so 10 minutes before the start, a gun is fired and stopwatch is set. 5 minutes later, a second shot is fired, and in another 5 minutes, a third shot signals they're off. In one of the largest starts in yacht racing, 130 dinghies get away on the first leg of the course. Sailing against the wind at this stage, the helmsmen work to windward in a series of zigzags. Sail your boat straight into the wind and she blows straight back again. So the dinghies slice into it at an angle. It isn't enough to sail the boat at the correct angle, for the wind seldom holds steady for more than a few moments at a time, while the tide is also a big factor in deciding the helmsman's tactics. In this way, a slow boat can often beat a faster one. London yachtsman Roland Vossevan has matters well in hand as his dinghy Chuckle moves up. But a split second's inattention on the part of the helmsman or crew can mean a lost race or a broken mast. There's no danger of that, as the well-placed Pribulus rounds the first buoy in good style. After the first buoy has been rounded, the race becomes easier to follow, the yachts being able to steer straight for the next buoy. The crews adjust their sails to get the last ounce of speed out of each little variation in the wind, and shifting their weight about so that the boat heels, like bootlegger, on the best sailing angle. Yacht racing is one of the few sports which doesn't have a referee to punish infringements of the rules. If a dinghy breaks a rule, more often than not unintentionally, she is expected to give up the race. And if she doesn't, other boats that spot the offense can hoist a protest flag. On a gusty day, the helmsman's most dangerous competitor is the sea. In one squally day during the 1953 championships at Tor Bay, more than 50 boats capsized in one race. When a national class dinghy capsizes, her crew can usually right her by standing on the drop keel. And if they clamber on board again and bail out before the next squall hits her, she can continue the race and still have a chance of winning. The championships are yet another indication of the growing popularity of this class of yacht racing, a sport in which women are making a bold challenge to man's past seagoing supremacy. tiny as they are, these dinghies, size for size, are many times faster than the Queen Mary. And to people like the secretary of the Plymouth Mayflower Sailing Club, they were born in that same noble tradition for a prince of sports.